Don't make me pull out that Picard catchphrase again, motherfucker. As I was setting up, I was listening to the Nerd Soup podcast. Great podcast. They have a great YouTube channel as well. They deal pop culture, heavy on the Game of Thrones and shit like that. Right before I started recording this, they were talking about how they lost a patron, right? Most people, when they cancel Patreon, they just cancel their pledge. It just says, $3 pledge deleted, and that's all it says. Every now and then you get a message. Like one of the people who, last year, I only had 3 patrons. And one of those 3, he knew he was only one of 3. So he sent me a message and said, look, man, I'm trying to buy a house. I'm going to have to cancel this. I'm sorry. I was like, it's totally cool, man. Like, I'm not, no hard feelings. But, so that's the only time anybody's ever told me why they canceled a pledge from me, right? But Nerd Soup said that they had somebody message him and he canceled his pledge. And here is the message. Here's why they canceled the pledge. You guys are slurping LeBron too much. So I just want to put this out there real quick. You'll never hear or see me slurp LeBron. So if you want to come over and bring your Patreon money to me, because I'll never slurp LeBron. That's really hard to say. I'll never slurp LeBron. That'll never happen on my main channel. It'll never happen over at Patreon. You'll never hear an opinion on me either way. Like, I'm a casual basketball fan, but not heavy. For me, it's football. But, so, just, if you're looking for a Patreon channel that will never slurp LeBron, this is the place. All right. Let's get into this fucking Black Sails. The British are coming. And I predict right now the British will not actually get there. Well, no. I was going to say they wouldn't get there at the end of the season, but actually I take that back as I say it because they introduced this new badass character. Yeah, I'm big and bad. Like they went through a little bit of production to introduce his ass. So there'll probably be 1 episode, maybe 2, where he's on the ship with Elizabeth. They'll have a couple conversations. We're going to hear how he's a badass, and there'll probably be some nuance to him. I'm sure there'll be some nuance to him. He'll have maybe he likes art, or maybe he likes music, or he likes poetry or some shit. But he's all about that business. Yeah, so actually, it'd probably be the halfway point of this season will be when he shows up. If they hadn't done it, if it was just a generic captain, a generic leader that they hadn't bothered to introduce in the first episode, I would say it'd be the end of the season. But, like I said, as I was saying, I thought of it. So it'll be the middle of the season. Not this episode, though. There's no way in hell they're getting there this episode. This episode will probably be about Blackbeard. This one and the next one. And if Blackbeard will be taken care of, the second he's taken care of, then the British will show up. So, and I haven't looked up the history. I'm really looking forward to finishing this series so I can look up this history and see what's accurate, what's not. It's, I've been reading history for my whole lifetime, but this is a particular era of history I haven't read too much about. For me, it's been usually about ancient history, some about the Middle Eastern history, shit like that. Pacific history. What would they call that? Asian history, I guess. But yeah, so there's a lot of history to go through, man. There's a lot. It's going to take a lifetime. So I haven't really done this particular era, but this show's got me really interested in it. So, for instance, like when did Blackbeard die? Did the British show up for Nassau? I didn't realize Nassau was so fucking important. Although it's probably only important because the show makes it important. But anyway, it'll be interesting to dive into all that when this is over with. It's a weird shot they set up here. When it was from behind him, it looked like a matte painting, except I could see the water moving a little bit. I'm sure they're making it weird on purpose. Maybe it's even supposed to be a dream. Yeah, it's 100% a dream. Okay. See, that's what you do. When you can set shit up weird, it'll let the audience know immediately something weird's happening here. You can do that cinematography, right? You do it through cinematography, in other words. And that's one of the things that, you learn to be a visual storyteller. It doesn't happen automatically. Like, when you first start filmmaking, you're just going to have the actor say the lines, you're going to set up the camera, and you're just going to record it. Only later, when you get more of a veteran filmmaker, do you start doing shit like, trying to convey things just through the visual imagery, right? That's some advanced level shit, which is what they're doing here. Because it's not just about cool images. It's about what you do with the camera, where you put the camera, what kind of speed you film at. You know what kind of filter you're putting on it. Yeah, and you got. By the way, you got to know what filter. You got to know how you're going to color it before you shoot it, because how you color it determines how you shoot it. There's a lot that goes into it. Is my point. And see how look at the color difference between those two scenes. His dream versus this. His dream is the color is washed out, right? Here the color is vibrant and real. That does a lot for you. You think it's a little weird that they have the battle, then they go towards the storm, and he goes and lays down and takes a nap? Isn't that weird? Like maybe he felt like he needed his rest because this is going to be a hellacious night. But I don't know. That's a little weird to me.
I don't imagine Hornigold's offer still stands. If that's what you're asking. No, I don't imagine it does. I understand why they would rather do battle with that storm than even consider surrendering to Hornigold. But he had me there too.
So then shut the fuck up.
He had me there. And that is not supposed to happen.
Oh, that's what he's mad about. He got manipulated. One rousing speech, he got all fired up and forgot himself. The British are coming. The British are coming. Like I said, they're going to have a couple conversations during the trip, right?
My lead naval estimate. The amount of energy it took to persuade my investors to fund this, it's hard to properly convey.
I had to suck a lot of dick.
Because you don't know that Samuel Wayne has never once paid for a drink.
Well, her information is old too, by the way. A lot of shit's changed. I mean, what are we talking about? 6-month turnaround at least? Maybe a year? Once it's all said and done?
Shall we begin?
This is good information for us. You know, we know he's properly motivated. Basically, his whole ass in life is into this endeavor, so we know that. And we know he's ruthless.
I lost it.
Fuck all that.
Lost it as in I had it in a sack and I put it down.
Jesus Christ.
And when I came back to pick it up, it weren't where I put it.
What a dumbass. Get the fuck out of my office.
Is there a lesser amount you might want to begin with for today?
500 pieces.
500 pieces, why not?
I need a new sack as well.
Obviously.
Get the fuck out of my office.
Fit in the palm of my hand, and the other is currently occupying the entirety of the vault beneath your fall. Which of the two would you rather have in your possession?
I don't know, man. Sounds like a scam to me.
To set aside to ensure our futures.
Our who?
Mine. And Anne's.
Lovely.
Denied.
You know, Jack.
What we have shared these past few months, it will be very hard.
Don't fall for it, Jack.
But you? Without you, there is no her.
She's playing you a very nice song, but don't fall for it.
I am. Let us make sure her future at least is secure.
Denied! Well, it ain't called a shipbreaker because the storm will caress your back and suck your dick at the same time. That's not why it's called a ship killer. So, this is going to be a fucking problem. I can see that already. Jesus Christ, man. I'm used to ships being metal, man. You ain't got to worry about this. You know what they say? This back when the ships were made of wood and the men were made of iron.
Here you are again, offering moral support.
Does that mean we're married?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Do you want to know what the most terrifying part of all of it's been? We'll take care of it.
he ain't trying to let nobody take care of his ass, man.
I get it. But it don't work that way here. And even if it did, it wouldn't work like that for you.
Yeah, because I'm a bad motherfucker. He's Long John fucking Silver. What's up? I totally understand the camaraderie. I went to a couple of the reunions with Dad where he was with his shipmates. The camaraderie is just unparalleled, man. You face death together, that makes you closer than brothers. It really does. What? I can't hear shit.
And I threw him off the island.
What was his name?
Blackbeard?
His name was Edward Teach.
Nice.
Allies until it was just him and his protege.
So Teach is going to be
a young
pissed off.
captain
I get
who
that.
had
Excellent.
groomed in his image.
The protege, what was his name?
Flint?
His name was Charles Vane.
Oh, Vane. Okay. Close. I was close.
Leave us.
He's like, damn, you're rolling with these gangsters. You see, I look at his face, he's talking, damn, you rolling with these straight up fucking gangsters. What the fuck?
Charles Vane sided with you.
That's what I said,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Betrayed his mentor, betrayed Edward Teach for you.
Yes.
This pussy is fire, that's my point.
You were.
I was fucking him.
Like I said, man. Did I stutter?
The Lord Governor Ash underestimated him and Charles Townbird. What is it you would like to have him take from you?
Sit your ass back down, bitch.
Because we have mutual self-interest.
Sit your ass back down, motherfucker. You know what's interesting about him? Let me pause this shit. What's interesting about that dude, this is the second time he's brought up the fact he'll just turn one of his ships around and send her ass back to fucking London and let London kill her. Not just throw her over the side, right? Not make her walk the plank or just fucking hang her from the mast. That's another thing we've learned about him. Because it'd be very expedient to just do that. Instead of losing one of your fucking ships that you borrowed money for, an entire fucking ship, you can just throw her over the side or you can hang her, you know. But he believes in the rule of law, clearly. It's not his place to hang her. He would send her back to London. It's their place to hang her, right? I think that's very informative of his character. That's very interesting. You know, this is something I'm noticing in filmmaking. And sorry, I'm in my filmmaking bag this episode. Oh, shit.
Man puts a dead thing in the ground.
God damn.
He expects it to stay there.
Wow, he ain't fucking around.
Sometimes it comes back.
Yeah, that's what Stephen King said. I mean, if you wanted to kill him, you would have killed him, so.
She did it all. For a girl.
For a girl who turned on you, too. What I was going to say was, like, the only way they can show that a character is pissed off is have him break something. Throw something across the room, smash a fucking glass, break a mirror. There's got to be a better way to convey that they're pissed off. Because people just don't do that in real life. I'm a very angry person. I've never done that once in my entire life. I've never broken any property or, you know, I'm too fucking broke to do that. Now, I'm not just saying that. That's anecdotal, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't think people do it as much as they do it on TV.
They're both dead.
Really? As I heard that the spectacle of Eleanor Guthrie's trial would go on for months.
They are both dead.
Don't be speaking in metaphors, motherfucker. Either dead or not. Dead is a fucking, it's not an uncertain state, motherfucker. You're either dead or you're not. She's not dead. So I guess he takes the walrus out. Somebody explained this in the comments last week, by the way. I was confused about what was happening with the walrus. So Flint's taking the walrus out and leaving the man of war at Nassau to defend Nassau. That makes sense. The man of war is kind of overkill, except in this particular situation. They could have used it this time. Holy shit. Terrified, man. Absolutely terrified. God damn, man. He's losing motherfuckers. Fuck this. Fuck all this. God damn. Son of a bitch. That Billy's hanging on like a cat, man. Man, they don't have help coming. Ain't nobody hearing shit, man.
People you love.
Jesus Christ, man. What a way to go, man. This sucks ass. You'd think with the water, there'd be enough buoyancy to move that shit out of the way, man. I guess not. God damn, man. Holy shit. I thought he was going to find a way to get him out of here, man. This fucking sucks ass.
That one we found in the privy yesterday. This is the new one he was dispersed today.
That motherfucker's got to go, man.
Are you certain?
He's got to go, man.
Exactly are your men.
Hard to say.
But incredibly. I'm going to go with incredibly.
Man of your ability and experience will be a most
I love
welcome
Ray Stevenson.
addition
Goddamn.
to
He was
our
incredible
ranks.
on Dexter. Just an incredible fucking actor.
Captain Teach,
He looks like he's got beef.
We hear you're taking on new men.
Oh, okay. Not beef. The opposite of beef, actually.
If you please.
Get out of my face, Berman.
Now all a man need do is say please. You want us to fight each other for this?
No, you both look like pussies. Get out of my face.
I wonder if he's still here.
Motherfucker talking that shit. Cash shit. Man, that didn't seem like much of a fight. That didn't take long at all, man. Fuck that. We got a problem.
I am committed to defending the gold, the fort, this place, to preserving it for and
But Blackbeard just make me scared.
I don't like how any of this looks. Are scurrying about, stashing things away in dark places like bucking rodents preparing for winter.
Rodents prepare for winter? I don't think that's true. Unless he means squirrels.
Tell me the truth. What did you say to change his mind?
I lied and said you would pick him.
If we are honest with each other, I think we both know. Stop.
You
Sooner or later.
can spoil the moment by looking ahead too far. Just shut up, kisser. Thank you. Finally, somebody listens.
Drop the mission first! Really make it so.
Don't make me pull out that Picard catchphrase again, motherfucker. God damn, man. The day they invented the indoor bridge was a very good day for the Navy.
Certain details of your grand voyage.
Your memoir is full of shit, is what I'm saying.
The rumor most troubling about a fugitive that you've made a part of your endeavor.
Oh, shit. Look at him, he's pissed.
Engage Captain Flint as promised.
I failed,
He
sir.
and his crew.
Oh, shit.
Captain Flint is dead.
Well, you're gonna regret saying that, motherfucker. This is Captain fucking Flint, motherfucker. What's up? We're back in the dream space, it looks like. Comes in here, and they don't even give her any lines. She just gotta be talking some shit we can't hear. Hope she got a fat check. He's been very sleepy this episode.
Where are we? The storm drove us east into the Sargasso Sea. We are becalmed.
Oh, shit.
So was most of the freight. And our current speed. About 3 times that.
Jesus Christ.
Unless the wind returns soon. We won't survive this.
Holy shit, man. They're spending a good part of the season just on them being out in this one fucking mission, man. Interesting choice. They need them away from Nassau for some reason. That's the point of all this. You know, narratively speaking, they just want them away from Nassau. They want Nassau to be Nassau, and then these important big figures are away. So that by the time they come back, I guess Blackbeard will have settled in. Like, that would have played out differently if they had been here. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, you have characters you can't have in a certain place, but it would make sense they want to come back to that place, so you got to keep them away. So then you got to put roadblocks in their path, right, to keep them from coming back. And these are very effective, very dramatic, very exciting, very interesting roadblocks. That's the sign of good writing. It's when the roadblocks are fucking stupid, like, you know, Kim is trapped by a fucking panther or some shit. Those are dumbass roadblocks. You know, that shit's not interesting, it's not entertaining, it's just fucking stupid. So, you know, here, like, they've done the best they can. Like, you know, surrender was not an option, so they did what they had to do. So, you know, and they lost their low flag, unfortunately. I can't wait to see the look in that pompous bitch's face when he sees it. Like, That flag didn't mean the ship has been destroyed. Kiss my pirate ass.